Yo guys, I don't know why my stream is like
See
stopping.
those rocks near the shore? When it gets dark, sometimes I see a light there. I'm no sure what it could be though. A bandit camp this close to the Horns? Impossible. The Daliata? No way. They wouldn't hide like that. It's probably nothing, but maybe you could find something interesting or valuable there. Farewell.
Whoa. Okay. Let's see. Let's go get the last bandit. And where is he at? Oh, you way the fuck over there.
We may be in for a fight. I will be your doubt.
Oh shit.
No one sneaks up on me. Strike you down.
Shit, shit, shit.
I'll strike you down.
It got me good. Alright, horsey.
Did you make sure that no one from the Queen's entourage was following your trail? Beware her spokespeople. And if you're acting on her behalf, be gone and perish! The first time I saw her was years ago, when night fell over Brockmiala, and the gatherers had already fallen into a peaceful slumber. Then, the first sign appeared, a harbinger of what was to come. The mist, thicker than ever before. Wilfred was the first to notice it, as he still tended to the beehives. Finally, from the milky shroud suspended between the earth and the sky, an unexpected procession emerged, led by the Queen of Queens. Along with the mist came stinging troubles. The Queen issued a decree. That's right. Troubles are like bee stings. Man swells from them, and later on, he doesn't even resemble a human. And the most important thing is that both Brock and Brockmiala were protected. Yes. It's the attire of many families from Brockmiala. It protected them, just like it protected me. But I can't give it to you. It shields me from the Queen's gaze. No one wants to be noticed by her. Depends on who's asking. Do you bring trouble? Or are you in need? Do you hear the buzzing of the bee swarm?
No, I can't hear any buzzing from you.
You don't know what you're doing here yourself. And you are looking for answers. Or the right questions. My name is Brock. If you need something to shield yourself from evil, you've come to the right place. Of course.
That could be useful.
I hope your protective...
Oh shit.
That's a question better suited for Merlin if he was still around. I always thought it was where his druids got drunk and danced naked in the moonlight. He was terribly offended when I said that. Gave me an entire lecture about the delicate balance of life and death, how they are intertwined within nature. That, he claimed, was what the cromlechs were meant to be. The heart of their power. A place where it could be harnessed and cultivated. Still, he never invited me to any of their celebrations. He always did hate when I was right.
Oh shit. He's fast. Oh, what the fuck? Ah.
You, this, take. An invitation, her word, the highest law. I am a servant.
Interesting. Fuck.
I've taken down bigger foes.
Oh, fuck. Remember, I'm on easy mode. That sucks. Okay, here we go.
Who goes there? You made a big mistake. You made a big mistake. This is gonna hurt. You're well stars. Your road ends here. We'll make short work of you.
Fuck.
Your gold belongs to us now.
God, thank God. That shit was rough. I was eating all my shit on accident. In the Tainted Grail, the aiming is too fast when I'm doing the bow. What do I do? Yeah, but I don't want all of the sensitivity, like looking around and stuff, to be lower. I just want the bow lower. Oh, well, that sucks. Well then I need the... Then I need the aim assist high then. Cause that sucks. Ooh, big door, big door.
Something of mine remains here. Let's search a while longer. We shouldn't leave it behind.
Yes, Arthur. Anything you say. Fuck. Cut his guts out. Yo, it fast travels so fast. That's crazy. It like doesn't even have time to load. It travels so fast. It's okay to have a loading
Please,
screen,
state
you
your
know?
business.
It's okay. It's alright.
Well, well, the famous Bromar. No face and no life. That savage wiped out an entire unit of Camelot's infantry. But he couldn't. It's like the gods themselves made you for the job. Though I'm not sure which ones. In any case, you've certainly earned the gratitude of the capital. You are truly remarkable. I've never met anyone with such an insatiable thirst for blood. I almost wish there were more bounties left. But alas, you've handled them all. Please, take this as a token of Camelot's gratitude. And keep up the good work. I hope it brings you as much satisfaction as it does me. Go, the hunt. Please, state your... Do you keep...
Alright, well, we did all that. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice.
You've never been to the merchant capital? Well, you didn't miss much. Yes, it's rich and extravagant. Other than that, it's a place like any other. The same pain and misery hiding behind gilded walls. Or, well, maybe it is if you like living with a bunch of backstabbing crooks. I have no home in Timberwall. I feel like every time I go back, I recognize it less and less. Business is slow, I'm not gonna lie. With the weirdness creeping in from the north and bandits everywhere. But, I don't know. Being a merchant from Timberwall used to mean craftiness, taking risks, looking for opportunities. Not really. It's more of a requirement if you ever want to be successful in...
You doing okay?
Alright, let's do that one. Hopefully I'm not doing something stupid.
So much for a secluded cave keeping visitors away. Seems like there's no one on this island to hide in peace. Oh well, since you're here, I have an important question. Do you have any food? I promise to answer all of your questions, no matter how annoying or asinine they might be. Oh dear. Yes, food. That stuff you put in your mouth to make sure your body doesn't wither and die. Your fish, meat, vegetables, bread. Oh, some bread would be especially nice. Thanks. I'll be forever indebted to you. The only payment I can offer you is seashells, or, you know, access to an infinite well of ancient druidic wisdom. I'd rather you choose wisdom. I threw out my collection of seashells a few days ago after I stepped on them with my bare feet. Much better. Time for a nap. Oh, except you're still here. My name is Drest, and I am the local hermit. I don't understand your skepticism. I live alone in a cave, collect seashells, and occasionally talk to crabs. What else could I be? But didn't you know? There are no more druids. The mob rounded them all up, stuffed them into a giant wicker man. Their screams could barely be heard over the roaring flames, but the stench of the burning flesh easily overwhelmed the smell of blazing wicker. Its glow painted the sky in reds and yellows for the entire night. Don't be silly. How could I have been there if I'm... some years ago? I'm not sure. I don't remember. Can we change the subject? Well, I live here, obviously. Why not? It's a perfectly good cave, albeit a bit drafty and damp. Well, it could be better, to be honest, but we can't all live in mansions, can we? The same way you did, I presume. Am I? That's odd. No one ever accused me of that before.
Alright, Mr. Not Druid. There just happens to be a druid shrine here. Oh shit. Yuck. What the fuck? Yuck. Well, I better get going.
Picks and downright, and they say I'm the... Oh, peaceful, except for the lockdown. Yeah, so get me started. I grew up inland in Blight. Ah, but there's one good thing about Blightweed, yeah. But one day my parents just dropped me here. Ah, the keepers, I mean. So, I pulled myself together, you know. Now, I do miss home sometimes. Ah, we had some special route there for root water. Oh, should you ever be in the area, go to the tavern and try the moonshine. Well, nobody gets in and no... Oh, but you have this thingy pins. Just don't forget about ye old keeper. Me. Well, we got 2 lighthouses. Well, there's me and the rest of the guys. Technically... And then there's the village. We keep the old and wounded there in a... Oh, yeah. Yeah? I don't care about that damn toothpick. The Quartermaster jerks off of every Arthurian legend.
It's nice. Have a break.
Motherfucker. Yes, I am fucking slut shaming or whatever you call it. Slime grubbing.
Sometimes it's nice to just sit and think.
Bro, you don't have any iron ore? Oh, I fucked up. Son of a bitch.
Just another piece.
Dude, finally.
Well, now, that's not half bad. Not half bad at all. Solid work, and you didn't skimp on the details. You've nailed the basics. So how about we try something a bit fancier, huh?
Well. Nice. See, that's cool. Holy fuck, that is a giant blade. Meteorite ore. Gotta go pee real quick. need to stop eating so much watermelon. Holy shit. Well, I guess that wasn't a quest, huh? Oh, so you could fail quests.
Please, stick. Go chop off.
So this is good for like one swing, and then you gotta switch it back.
Sit and think.
You're back.
Oh, these poor souls. Stay safe out.
I don't even know where my own chest is.
If you're here to see the healer, don't bother. He's a quack and a butcher who likes to watch people suffer. And I mean it! He's a know-it-all from Camelot, but the truth is, he doesn't know shit.
All of those academic types think they're better than us village folk, just 'cause they read a book. We've been getting by just fine without any of their crap.
I came to him with a toothache, asked him to make me something for the pain, and you know what he did? He said my tooth is rotten, and then sent me to Osprey to get it pulled out. Sounds like horse crap. My grandma was smarter than your lot.
She knew how to make a proper potion for toothache. If I were any good at mixing that stuff, I wouldn't need to deal with quacks.
I even gave him my grandma's recipe, but... No, Heber took it, the plonker. Said if I don't know how to make it, I shouldn't have it. And that he doesn't want some questionable homebrew medicine. You will? Ah, you...
Oh, sorry. Do I know you? I'm terrible with faces. I'm Jan Heber, the physician raised in Camelot and trained in the Royal Academy. Lanzo knows very well what he must do. I'm sorry, but there's nothing else I can do for him. Yes, his grandma's miracle medicine. I honestly don't have time for village superstitions. I had to confiscate the recipe as well, lest he tries making it himself. No, I thought I made myself clear. If you want an excuse to drink yourself to oblivion on moonshine, no need to add other potentially dangerous ingredients. Well, to be fair, the base recipe is pretty harmless. But what if someone decides that if they don't have carnation, it's perfectly fine to substitute it with devil's snare, since the color is more or less the same? Or sage with wolfsbane, because, you know, leaves are leaves. I'm sorry, but unfortunately I know these people well enough not to trust them with some... What? How do you... You know what? Fine. Do whatever you want. But if it causes you to shit yourself for 3 days straight... No, and I'm reluctant to admit that I'm unable to help with this matter. Cole's symptoms are unlike anything I've ever seen. I'm certain it's not one of the usual maladies carried by wild animals. As for the bite on Mahon, although it was a nasty wound at first, it healed very quickly. Is some local witchcraft I've been trying to make sense of. Experience is the best teacher. Don't worry. Graham the Mad, a great Camelotian physician, used to say that a real doctor would never give his patients something he had a wise approach, which... What irony? Oh, that was unexpected. Here, take it. What will happen? The pursuit of knowledge is always dangerous. It takes true guts to face the unknown. To I don't dream about anything anymore. Fortunately, back in Camelot, I found a mix of remedies that can keep me awake for a whole week. Oh no, every physician needs his secrets. But I can sell you some if you... There are side effects. You won't fall asleep for a while, but the moment you do, well, you'll feel like you died and came back to life, only to die again. So you either take the next dose. I can endure it because I don't have a post to attend to. But our brave soldiers, well, they already trust my word. Moreover, I'm in the position to raise my prices or to refuse to sell you medicine, whichever suits my mood. I'm honestly quite offended you're... I was classically trained in the proper art of medicine. Most of this stuff shouldn't even be effective. Yet it seems to work wonders on these simple-minded, tough-bodied people here in the south. Shipments from Camelot are late, so I'm running low on supplies. If I'm not able to treat them, they'll start complaining. And Fergus doesn't like when people complain, especially when it comes to their health. He truly cares about them, I've got to admit. He doesn't care much about anyone else, though. Healing diseases. Me pulling teeth in the... Why would you, though? Aha, got it. So you're up for work not out of the goodness of your heart, but... Good point. That is a very good point. But all right, if you're a mercenary, then I do have a job for someone who'd be willing to risk their life and... Straight to the point, eh? All right. I need someone to perform a ritual within a stone circle nearby. You go there, read a spell, do whatever needs to be done, come back and tell me... In Camelot, maybe, but this far south? I've spent my entire life digging through scrolls and books, and I've been reading about their rites and the descriptions of their rituals. They knew much more than we do, but it feels like there's a... It's like I need to find the right spell, the right ritual.
Alright, we got another quest.
You? Ah, shit. Another mouth to feed. Fergus must have been off his rocker if he thinks I can feed everyone. I'm serious. If we don't open the keep soon, not that I can't cook them in a way that makes you think it's chicken. Oh, this is new. Maybe we'll get along after all. The dimwits here never want to learn. Ah, Owen. Yes, he's my best friend. We don't even need word. Heck no. You should have seen Owen 20 years ago. He was sharp as a pit. If you wanted something, you went to Owen, and he always found a way to help you. Politics. What else? Owen survived 3 captains. One was terribly lazy. He just sat there like moss on a log and did jack shit. Then there was another one. He was afraid of everything. So all he did was kiss Camelot's ass. And that blocked Owen's ideas to do something meaningful with the... And when it was finally Brandon's turn, Owen was already fed up with all this. It's funny, isn't it? First captain who doesn't mind introducing new ideas, and our local revolutionary has given up already. So now he just putters around in his little garden trying to find some peace in the twilight of his life.
Oh, you're trying to piss me off, aren't you? In the fishing village. But then go sit there for a week or two. Hell no. I'd rather stay useful here and drop dead at my stove than if someone's still fit to work but chooses to laze around all day instead, they should be kicked out.
It's a good thing you didn't start with calm down. Yeah, I'm pissed off. Because our gracious sovereigns recently decided to let in a bunch of refugees. They say they're running from the weirdness. So now I have even more hungry mouths to feed. And since the captain ordered the letdown of our keep, the supplies are dwindling a lot faster than I'd like. Of course, I can make you 1,000 different dishes based on fish and krauts. But come on. Well, I'm good for now. But if you find something interesting, and as a sign of goodwill, I'll allow you free reign of my kitchen.
Seaworm. He was the first to set foot on Avalon, not me. He decided that if anything were to attack us in this strange land, he would shield me and take the first blow himself. I remember loyalty. A fierce, unwavering loyalty. To me and to Avalon. He must have been someone I trusted deeply. Perhaps as we move forward, more memories of him will come back to me. For now, I only hope his loyalty wasn't in vain.
Yeah, he's huge. I wonder if I can pull it out now. Nope. Venison, onion, garlic. Alright then. There's some venison. I just need onions and garlic. Hey, there's my horse. Nice, I needed that. I can upgrade my sword. Dude, nice. So far, no onions. Damn, it's dark.
There is no me. There is no us. Have you seen the flower? There is no...
Yo, what the fuck? Fast travel the wrong place. Whoopsies. Come on, load it all in.
what a nice...
Yo, did my pickaxe break? Let me make sure I still have a fucking pickaxe. Okay, I do. I don't know why it's being weird. Hmm. Alright, we could do one more.
Welcome to the Museum of the Horns of the South, the southernmost keep. My name is Ridderick, and I will be happy to introduce you to the rich history of this fascinating place. A history that began 623 years ago. I'd also like to bring your attention to our numerous exhibits that are, as I like to say, inanimate witnesses of the history of the horns. I have to admit that local fauna is not one of my main areas of interest, but I do know the answer to this question, as it is rooted in the history. It used to be the case that a significant part of the daily catch was gobbled up by our troublesome coastal neighbors. So the keepers of that time found a very peculiar way to deal with. Some of them, called the seagullers, scared off the coastal birds using specially constructed masks. They made them from feathers and pieces of tanned pigskin. The reason the gulls avoided these masks is unclear, but perhaps their peculiar shape. It began in the year 542. It took them years of tremendous effort to finally open an institution devoted to research, and I don't doubt it. Since Sewell Firstfoot was a remarkable figure, drawing on available sources, we can claim with almost absolute certainty that Sewell Firstfoot was the first man who ever set foot. As you can probably guess, that's where his moniker. Oh, of course. Sewell was an outstanding commander whose strategic mind. He was also the founder of the Horns of the South, so I can say with absolute conviction. The museum holds a collection of 72 items. The collection includes big and small items that represent the world surrounding the keepers of the horns. Here you will find militaria, craft tools. But I'd say all exhibits are worthy of your attention. But I could... Those would be the items that used to belong to Sewell Firstfoot. What is also worth mentioning is the tableware used by King Arthur himself during his visit. Yes, it's remarkable, isn't it? Sewell's boots were sewn from 3 pieces of tanned calfskin, tied at the top with a leather strap. On the outer side of each shoe, you can find a decorative brass buckle with the motif of the Camelotian bear. It is notable that even after 600 years, they are still excellently preserved. It means that even the keepers of that time must have realized the historical value of Sewell's boots. I'd rather you refrained from... The horn was used by Sewell during wartime. It has a brass mouthpiece. It's a memento of the visit of the legendary ruler of Avalon. The tableware is made of tin coated with silver. It consists of a plate, a bowl, and a chalice. That detail, and the fact that those are... Really? Do you mean it? Thank you. That's really nice to hear. Usually people only come here when they've had too much to drink and decided that it'd be fun to come over and start mocking me. The last person who seemed to actually be interested in the museum was Lady Elaine. We talked a bit about Captain Lex. It was described in The last voyage of the Andraste. Definitely. Personally, I believe that people gifted with curious should find Lady Elaine in the tavern.
Strange. Yeah, if I find something that's like worth it, I'm gonna steal it. Like onions. Oh my god. What else did I need? This is the stupidest fucking sword I've ever seen. Can't believe they made that Excalibur. It's crazy.
Oh, nothing. Nothing bad happens today.
Just keep your head down. There you are. A mask? Ah, whatever. Now they'll get what's coming to them, damn rascals. You're right, but don't think, even for a moment, that the struggle is over. We need more, much more, to finally rid ourselves of those blasted... Are you ready for the next step in our fight against... That's the spirit! Look, I've got the perfect seagull trap design right here. You just need to make a few and set them up in some strategic spots, like this one. And those we need to... Go on then!
So...
Alright guys, I think that's good for part 4 and 2/3, whatever this was. Sorry, that my thing was fucking up. Alright guys, I will make part 4 or 5 tomorrow. Later.